Welcome to my new series here on ahhculdee Sports Vlog. Well, anyway, guys, welcome to my new series here on YouTube, Sports Vlog, ahhculdee Sports Vlog. This is where I talk about big sports news stories, rumors, and opinions, personal opinions of mine about big sports news stories. I may even I'll take suggestions from you guys on what you want me to talk about. I'll talk about big issues in sports right now, um, trade rumors, franchise moving, if that's a big issue going on at that point. Um, and yeah. So anyway, guys, there's not gonna be that many stories this week. They're gonna be big stories, but they're gonna be uh, minor stories. Well, anyway, let's talk about the Boston Celtics. They're probably my favorite team in the NBA, well, at least in the East. I like the Thunder out west. Like the Rockets because of Jeremy Lin, but that's a different story for another day. Um, well, anyway, we have gotten some big news. A couple weeks ago was the NBA. Last week was the NBA draft, or a couple weeks ago was the NBA draft. Um, and the Celtics traded Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce to the Nets for future first round draft picks. This is they traded some of their older guys. They're not going to have them around for much longer. Maybe 2 years two more good years at most, and they'll probably retire after that. But that's personally a good move for the future. Uh, Doc Rivers left as coach, and yeah, so that's a good move as far as the future. But I'm not sure if the Nets were the right team to trade with because the Nets have been getting better, and really getting better since they moved to Brooklyn. They've been I remember when they went they had a really bad season a few years ago. I've followed I'd follow ah okay, sorry about that. I've followed sports since '08, '09, like hardcore. That since then I may have followed stuff before, but I was a little kid then, so what else? What else? Well, that leads into another news story. Bum bum, the new Celtics head coach, and guess who it is? Let me say it. It's Brad Stevens from Butler. Yes, one of my favorite teams in college basketball, Butler. Wait, was it Brad Stevens? Yes. Yes. Yes, it was. Um, well, that's a good hire for them. He's one of the best in all of basketball coaching right now. International, NBA, college. He's one of the best. Even though he's younger, he's probably one of the best. He led Butler to the national championship 2 years straight. They could have won the Duke one if it wasn't for the officials. I really don't. I think the officials were biased towards Duke in that game, and Butler should have won that by quite by should have won that at least by 2 points or 4 points. Um, but that's another opinion for another day when I talk about officials in most sports. So yeah, That's all with the Celtics. Brad Stevens is leaving Butler to go to the Boston Celtics, my favorite NBA team. Um, well, the next piece of news is also NBA related. Um, it's not about the draft. It is about free agency, though. I have two stories on it. The big news we got this week is Dwight Howard has announced his decision to go to the Rockets. He announced it on Twitter. Other new media outlets announced it way before. Some media announcements were like that was their heavy speculation. Um, he's going there with James Harden, Jeremy Lin. The rest of the team, I don't really know them. The rest of them, I'm not the biggest Rockets fan. Um, not really the biggest Rockets fan. I've, um, I haven't really followed them. Same with a lot of Western teams. I haven't followed them. They're about the equivalent of the Atlanta Hawks and the Milwaukee Bucks out in the East Conference. So Dwight Howard, that's a good fit for him. He won't be playing backup to somebody. He won't be limited. He won't be with a bunch of uh, bad coaches and everything. The Lakers are a mess right now. They need to. Kobe needs to retire. He needs to retire now. That's just my opinion. Whatever, whatever you want to say. Um, I don't like Kobe Bryant. Just so you know, I do not like him. So that I may be a little bit biased. And the second one is that Josh Smith, the NBA player, is signed a 4-year. I forget the price tag. I think it was 250 million. I'm not sure, or it may be smaller. I'm not sure. I haven't. I saw the thing. He signed it with the Pistons. I don't really know about this move. Um, I Josh Smith and everything. Sorry about my grandma in the background. Well, anyway, that's fine with me. That's just another big NBA piece of news in the NBA. And then our final piece of news, which a lot of you guys out there will like to hear about, is that is about Austin Dillon, the number 3 car, returning back to the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. The last time it raced, though, it was the Winston Cup Series. The last time it raced as the number 3 was in 2001 in the Daytona 500 when Dale Earnhardt Jr. drove his what did I just say? Oh, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Oh my gosh. Okay, Dale Earnhardt drove his last race. He wrecked on the last lap and he tragically died and sadly died. That's why the 3 hasn't been in the series for quite some time. He Dave Austin Dillon. Um, sorry about this. This is getting confusing, and sorry about the people running in the background and talking. Um, the well, anyway, for that's just why the 3 hasn't been in the number 3 hasn't been in the Cup Series. For all of you not big NASCAR followers or people that aren't fans of NASCAR, all my subscribers that are that way, um, it's okay for you guys. The what else? On this Austin Dillon, he is probably going to drive the number 3 in the Cup Series. He's going to probably bring it back in 2015, maybe next year. I'm not sure. It depends on what's going on over at RCR in the moment. Since the Dillon brothers are Austin or Richard Childress's grandsons, and they'll probably have rides. Just the same, and that's all. Austin Dillon has been. Dale Earnhardt Jr. says Austin Dillon's okay for the number. He approves it. Um, just hopefully. I'd like to see personally. I'd like to see the number 3 return with Austin Dillon. I think he's a great driver. Um, and when Ty Dillon gets up to the Cup Series, I think I'd like to see him drive maybe 31 or the 33 for RCR. I don't know about the Ryan Newman thing. I know Ryan Newman's going to Stewart Haas Racing, and sorry about people walking in the background. There's been a lot of people walking in the background in my video. Don't comment in the comments below, rude comments or whatever. Okay, Austin Dillon back in the 3. I would love that. I think he's personally one of the best driver to bring the three back to the Cup Series. Kevin Harvick is leaving Richard Childress Racing at the end of the year to Stuart Haas, and um, so yeah, he replaced Dale Earnhardt at RCR back in 2001. He didn't drive the three, of course, but it's a big milestone, some big news. Um, I prove it, as I've said many times before, and well, anyway, uh, that's all the news I have for you this week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now. Uh, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Uh, comment, rate, and subscribe to my backup slash jokes and pranks account, the JRP Returns, and follow me on Twitter. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.